Hi everyone, my name is Maddie Dobbins and I'm majoring in Family Studies and Human Development with a thematic minor in Counseling and Education. In my future, I hope to go to grad school to get my master's and then become a high school counselor. I am so grateful to have received this award because it has meant so much to my family and has been so helpful getting me through college. Without the scholarship, I might not be able to achieve my goals in the ways that I would like to, so I am very thankful and lucky to have the support I have behind me. Thank you for everything that you do.
Hi everyone, my name is Ornelas. I am a senior majoring in Family Studies and Human Development. After graduating, I hope to find a job in case management, and as I do that, I hope to continue going to school to eventually receive my PhD and become a sport and performance psychologist. And as a recipient of the FCS Council Scholarship, it's helped me so much throughout my college endeavors because it's helped me to focus more on my studies rather than having to stress about how I'm going to afford college, and it's really helping me to make my college dreams and career dreams come true. So thank you guys so much.
Good morning. We're going to go ahead and get started because we have a timeline due to the fact that there's a class in here that starts at noon, which means we've got to depart before noon. So I'm already late, but anyway, we will get started. And first of all, welcome to our 2021 Norton School Council of Alumni and Friends. Woohoo! It's been a while, and last year we did this virtually and it was okay, but it's much nicer to have people in person. And for those, we have a few people, I think about 10 online or on Zoom. Not there. Is that them? Okay. Welcome. Anyway, good, wave at each other. That's great. And it's been really fun this semester to have students bustling around campus, to have fans in the stands watching sporting events, and to now be able to actually have a live homecoming. And I'm especially thankful for that, along with Beth Martin. We are 50-year reunion people this year, and so it was very special for us to be able to be here. And we had a nice event yesterday, and I'm going to go ahead and mention right now that Shelly Huff, who is one of our alums, who is very active in a lot of different realms here on campus, and she's been very successful in her career. She is the chair of the, I don't know what they're called anymore, but the Alumni Association, but it's now been merged with the foundation, and they have a new title. But anyway, she opened the awards presentation yesterday, and our own Pam Turbeville was the recipient of the College Alumni of the Year Award. And Cheryl, and I'm going to also mention Cheryl Keithley has received that award. It was what, maybe 4 or 5 years ago? 3 years ago. Well, anyway, we're very happy to have her with us today. And then another alum, Colleen Heffron, who received the award from the Honors College. So We are well represented and have a lot to offer to students in our Norton school, and we can be very, very proud of it as alumni. So thank you all for being here. Thank you online for joining us. And I need to put this back on. I have a hard time wearing this because I don't think you can hear me, and yet I know you can. So anyway, as the council president, we've had a challenging couple of years. And when you're council president, you have a 2-year term. And I was able to have a meeting in January or early February, I think, when I took office. And then we started Zooming because the pandemic hit. And, you know, you just think, oh, next fall we'll be able to do something. Well, it didn't. And now we're in the second fall. So my term ends in December. And I've mostly Zoomed, although we did have one meeting with a combination, kind of like we're doing today. And it's just so much nicer to have people in the audience that you can see heads nodding or going, what are you talking about? And so again, I'm very appreciative for all of you who were able to come today. But I have to say, we could not be accomplishing the things we're accomplishing without the full council team that we have. And I would like you all, as I call your names, to please stand so you can see those who are keeping us going. It's a very much a team effort. And first is Polly Elson, who is our vice president. Polly, stand up. Teresa Chapman, who is our secretary, does a great job. Maureen Kelly, the dancing queen. She is treasurer. Dan McDonald. And Dan is a man who wears many hats. He's not only our awards chair, he's the immediate past president, and he also started kind of his own committee, a fundraising committee that has been very, very positive. And he has a co-chair, and I'd like Allison Ewing Cooper to also stand. And then we have 2 new students. They're not new students, 2 students who are new to our council. And we felt we needed to have a better connection with the students. And so by putting students on the council, we feel that's going to be very helpful as time goes on. They were just appointed in the spring, and so they have already fulfilled my dreams. They were very helpful in putting this together along with Carol Gamble, who is our homecoming chair. And Carol, is she in here? Oh, she is in here. And our 2 students are Grace Arose, and Grace is not here, but she got her own substitute to fill in, and her sub is Elena Winger, who is a current scholarship recipient, as well as co-chair or co-president of FSHD ambassadors. So thank you. And then Grace also talked to the other co-president of the FSHD ambassadors, Sierra. And you know, I didn't get your last name, Sierra, so you'll anyway, stand up, Sierra. And Sierra is going to be our photographer. And so she's going to be taking official pictures, as well as maybe a few candid ones. So please smile at the camera when you see it. Okay, back to Beth Martin. Is Beth? Okay, there she is. Beth is our events coordinator. And Linda Stead, who I think is probably online, wave Linda. She is bylaws chair. Claudia Ratto is our scholarship chair, and she's done a great job. Jim Hunt is membership chair. And then we have Cheryl Keithley, Beth Martin, and Kay McLaughlin, who are our representatives to the CALS alumni board. So it takes a lot of membership and a lot of people willing to give back to our school as alumni to carry on. And so I just totally appreciate every one of you that I've introduced, as well as those I have not introduced. And those who are not in official titled positions, we have a lot of them who help with committees, and scholarship committee and our awards committee use a lot of our other members. And so it's really a team effort, and we appreciate every one of you. And those who are here in support, we appreciate you being here to support the award winners. And if you'll see these on the tables at lunch, but this is a membership form that you can fill out and become a supporting member. And it's very simple to do. You can mail in a check, or it's a $25 membership annually. And it just is encouraging to those of us in the leadership positions to know that we have others out there that do care about what we do. And we use those funds to support a lot of the things for the students. And one of the big ones we did this last year, because we had the funds for it, was to help a mental health initiative that I'm sure Laura may mention when she's up here. But anyway, it's just wonderful to have more and more people become part of our group. So I just encourage you to do that. The other thing you'll hear from others is that you can also donate to our scholarship program. And you're going to hear that more than once because if we don't have support, we can't give scholarships. And that's going to be an important thing. And speaking of scholarships, I would like to have our scholarship chairperson come up, and she's going to tell you a little bit about the program and our winners.
Thank you. So yes, I'm Claudia Rato. I took over as scholarship chair this year from Christy Ruiz, and I am a proud retail alum from 05 and 09. So I'm really happy to be able to give back. I was someone who benefited from financial aid when I was a student here. And so now being able to be the chairperson and actually give back to some students, like a couple that are here, is really meaningful. So what we do is in April, we get a number of qualified applicants, and I form a committee from our supporting members, volunteers, and we will go through and assess and review all of these applications based on what the qualifications are, and just determine who we think deserves getting the scholarship. So for this year, I want to thank my committee members. There were 8 of them. So Linda, Jillian, Teresa, Brian, Felicia, Christy, Jessica, and Louise, thank you for your help. We had a tight deadline, but we were able to get everything turned in on time. So next year in April, I'll be asking again for more volunteers. So if some of you join the council, you're more than welcome to help out. What we ended up being able to do this year is we had 3 scholarship funds, and we were able to award a total of $8,584, which went to 8 students. There were 108 applicants, so that's only 7% that we were able to kind of award. I really would love to give more, but in order to do that, as Janice was saying, we need donations. We need your help, your support. Any amount is helpful. Again, you can, pick which scholarship fund you want to do to, our general fund that we have. The information is in your program, but also the other pamphlet, you can do it online. And, like I said, it's really, really helpful. These students need assistance. I'm sure school is a lot more expensive right now than when a lot of us were here. And I think any little bit that we can give them is super helpful. So I am looking forward to hopefully getting more applicants next year. Felicia has already recruited me to come talk to some of her retail classes next year, and I'm happy to do that. So, all right, well, thank you. And we're going to have a video. Robert will play a video in a minute. It showcases our 8 students, so you can kind of put faces to who we awarded. And then a couple students, including Sierra over here, was kind enough to film a little video. So you can hear from their words what it means to them and what their goals are this year. So yeah, if you can do that. He's going. And if you have any questions, if you're feel free to find me after the event and I can answer any questions you have. So.
Hi everyone, my name is Maddie Dobbins and I'm majoring in Family Studies and Human Development with a thematic minor in Counseling and Education. In my future, I hope to go to grad school to get my master's and then become a high school counselor. I am so grateful to have received this award because it has meant so much to my family and has been so helpful getting me through college. Without the scholarship, I might not be able to achieve my goals in the ways that I would like to, so I am very thankful and lucky to have the support I have behind me. Thank you for everything that you do.
Hi everyone, my name is Ornelas. I am a senior majoring in Family Studies and Human Development. After graduating, I hope to find a job in case management, and as I do that, I hope to continue going to school to eventually receive my PhD and become a sport and performance psychologist. And as a recipient of the FCS Council Scholarship, it's helped me so much throughout my college endeavors because it's helped me to focus more on my studies rather than having to stress about how I'm going to afford college, and it's really helping me to make my college dreams and career dreams come true. So thank you guys so much.
Okay, thank you, Claudia, for putting together that little information about our scholarship recipients and for all of those who helped with the scholarship recognition decisions. It's very much appreciated. I need to backpedal a little bit because I got off when I was introducing our students, and I forgot to introduce Sarah. So this is Sarah George. And she's been she's the other one of our official student reps to the council. And again, we're very excited to have student reps on our council. And now I also need to mention there's some thank yous at the very back of the program book, and I want to draw attention to those. And they are Elizabeth Ayrde, who made the necklaces that were in your swag bag. Her nimble fingers, she's a friend of Nancy Graham's, and her nimble fingers made 100 of those necklaces for us. So she put in some time and needs to be recognized for, and she was very excited to help us out. So Thank you, Elizabeth. And then, of course, we could not do much of anything throughout the year and for this event if we didn't have the support of Gina McCann. And Gina's probably out working on lunch. And Robert, who you've seen come up. They are always available and always very gracious in helping us out. It's amazing to me. And we sometimes feel very guilty that we're calling them again, but they handle whatever we do and they handle it very succinctly and professionally. So we really appreciate that. And now I would like to introduce the director of the Norton School, Dr. Laura Scaramella. And as all of you know, she's now been here 2.5 years. 2.5 years, and she's just doing wonderful things. And it's very exciting to have her here. And I have also, as president, been able to sit in on and be part of the advisory board meetings. And that's another group that does amazing things for the college. So we really appreciate your enthusiasm, your ideas, and optimism. I mean, she never says no. So thank you.
Thank you. That's mine. Yeah. This is true. I don't ever say no, and my faculty probably are not happy about that. So thank you to the Norton Council of Alumni and Friends for pulling off an in-person homecoming event. Virtual is fine, but there's no place like home. So, and also a huge thanks to Carol Gamble and Janice Sheldon for leading this event. This is really fun. And I personally have the Wildcat fever, so I really love this, that you were able to pull this off so well. Thank you. So 2 years ago, when we were in the Student Union Ballroom celebrating homecoming, I mentioned that my goal was to change the world through education, research, and outreach. And so today I want to give you an update on how we're doing. We have revamped our mission. So collectively, the faculty and staff at the Norton School have embraced our mission, which is ensuring every family thrives. And we're focusing on the every. And there's a lot of families who are doing well. We don't really need to help them out. They're already doing well. So we're focusing on those families who are underserved or who are marginalized or who haven't gotten the resources and attention that they need. And so towards this end, we seek to revolutionize the lives of families through family studies and human development, personal and family financial planning, fashion, science and technology, and retailing and consumer sciences. So let me give you an update on each of those majors and how we're doing. So when we last got together, we had talked about how we had just launched personal family financial planning. Since then, we have also launched a new major, fashion, industry, science, and technology. We haven't done any advertising for this major because sometimes it's a little hard to roll out a major and make sure you have all the faculty in place, all the classes in place, but it is on the books. And as of today, I can tell you, we have 57 incoming students who have declared fashion as their major. 57. So we're excited, a little nervous, and in a couple months, who knows, it could be 200. Our personal family and financial planning program is entering its 4th year, and this program is on fire. I can't tell you enough. We have 90 students in the major with guidance from one of our new financial planning faculty, Andrew Waldom. 3 of our students competed in the National Financial Planning Association competition. They were selected as one of the 8 finalists. So we beat out some of the top ranked schools in the nation. Not only were they selected, they placed 1st in one of the 3 events and 5th overall. I don't think Rick Rosen is in the room today. Rick has been really transformational in this process. And because of his work, We also received a $500,000 endowed scholarship from the Charles Schwab Foundation to help enhance diversity within the major. We've already awarded our first grants. Family Studies and Human Development is also on fire. Their research activity is truly remarkable. Our faculty currently have 12 active grants totaling well over $1 million. More impressively, and this is as a chair or director, what I always look at, 16 grant applications have been submitted in excess of $6 million. So highly, highly active and highly engaged in research. In partnership with the Retailing and Consumer Science Program, Scott Hessel and the Terry J. Lundgren Center for Retailing hosted a truly spectacular event this week, including partnership with Best Buy. Best Buy flew out 20 of their employees to come meet with our students and present to our students. They also flew out Marvin Irvin, their Chief Inclusion, Diversity, and Talent Officer, and Courtney Kapling, their VP of HR, to meet with our students for 2 days. Terry Lundgren was here as part of that panel, and over 100 students attended the event in person. Standing room only next door. It was so energizing. In the last 2 years, we have hired 8 new faculty. We hired 2 in financial planning, 1 in fashion, 3 in retail and consumer sciences, 1 in family studies. And this isn't counting the 2 additional faculty members who are joining us in January. We have hired 22 people in various staff positions and various staff and academic professional roles. I want to give you a little heads up. We have a new website coming. It should be live sometime this month. I'm hoping by December 1st. So come back and look at it. It's really exciting. And this feverish infusion of energy is the spark we need to begin our transformation of the Norton School. You, as alumni and friends, are critical to advancing our mission. I'm going to cast a spotlight on one of our own National Council of Alumni and Friends board members, Carol Gamble. 2 years ago, we hosted a Big Idea Summit. Faculty and staff pitched their ideas on how to transform our schools. And one of these ideas resonated with Carol and Craig Gamble. This idea, spearheaded by our own academic advisors, I see some here, Liz and Tiffany, was to renovate our student service center from a dark, uninviting office space to an open space where students could hang out in between classes, study together, and engage in fellowship. If COVID taught us anything, it taught us how much we need each other. Carol Gamble and her family funded this project. We're so excited to welcome students back this year to the incredible space. If you haven't seen it, I invite you to go upstairs and walk around. This is a clear testament to how one person, one family can make a dramatic change in the lives of so many. Thank you, Carol and Craig and the Gamble family. And lastly, I want to thank our own Dean, Shane Burgess, for believing in the Norton School and our vision. Our process of transforming is not possible without Shane's support, investment, and guidance. Shane fundamentally understands our mission and the role of family and consumer sciences in serving the people of Arizona, the nation, and our world. On a personal level, I'm deeply indebted to his continued mentorship and guidance. It is my honor to introduce to you Dean Shane Burgess.
Well, I've been scratching and rewriting my notes since I got here this morning, I think. So I can't believe, Laura, it's been 2.5. Where are you? There you are. I can't believe it's been 2.5 years since Laura's got here. Now, part of it is the pandemic. Of course, it's ruined everybody's sense of time. But I think Laura would ruin everybody's sense of time anyway, even if there wasn't a pandemic. So you know, the scary thing is she's just getting started, and I'm completely worn out, just so much that I can hardly walk to the podium here, keeping up with her, because, you know, she's talking about that she never says no to anything. And I can tell you from someone who's worn out by Laura, she never accepts no. So that's a really good thing, actually. I'm a real believer in something and Laura was with a group of people last week at the battlefield, and was it last week? Yeah, it was last week. In the battlefield at Gettysburg, actually. And one of the things that we learned about on Little Round Top was something that Hal Moore talked about, and that is, when faced with adversity, there's always one more thing you can do, and after that, one more thing you can do, and after that, one more thing you can do to improve your situation. I think Laura personifies that. I want to just reiterate something Laura said about the SWAB money, $500,000. This was a national initiative from Charles Schwab, and it was explicitly focused on Hispanic students in the nation in finance. And they gave out 5 of these $500,000 endowments, and one of them came to the Norton School. And remember, the PFFP program was only just started. And so the program was competing with established programs nationwide. That's pretty remarkable. So congratulations, Laura, and Rick, who's not in the room, but I certainly hope he's on video. That's absolutely amazing. And I'm really thrilled to say that hopefully my own son will be doing a minor in PFFP. And he's really excited about that. It's getting slightly in the way of his trip to Barcelona, but we'll work it out. I hope, Laura, I hope we can work it out. I know we're flexible on our side of the street, so I hope Ella can be flexible as well. So the biggest threat we have, actually, and it's interesting, I have like introductory notes here, and I have Shane's giving a summary of the college here, so I'm trying to do both. So I guess the biggest threat to us in the college, and as a leading entity in the college, one of 5 schools in a college of 10 academic units, and one of our leading schools, in fact, the leading school on almost every objective metric we have, not quite all, but almost. The biggest threat we have is not being able to continue to define our own destiny. And so one of the things we have going on at the university now is yet another analysis on our financial modeling. And I certainly hope we never transition away from the revenue model we've had back to a budget model, because if we do that, we won't be able to define our own destiny. Norton School's done an amazing job defining its own destiny, and it's been able to really embrace that since 2015. So many of you understand what that means in great detail, but for those of you who are our supporters, just know that we really like things the way they are. Leave us alone, please, and let us just get on with our job. And one of us in the room here is on the faculty senate. Please take that to heart, Dan. I will tell you that during this pandemic, it's no one thrived. No one I know thrived during this pandemic. But I can tell you that everyone in this room that I know personally, and I don't know everyone, but everyone in this room that I know personally outside of our college, and everyone that I know in this room and not in this room, in this school, set the standard. And that's a big thing. And that was a really big thing for us in our college explicitly, because remember that our foundational goal, our foundational strategic intent, I should say, is to be the most sought after place to be a part of. And so we need people leading in that strategic intent, and that is basically the school. That doesn't mean it was easy. That doesn't mean it wasn't difficult. We have leaders in this room right now who were leaders in faculty leadership themselves. We have a new organization called the Coalition for Academic Justice at the University of Arizona, and, I think, right? And I'm looking at one of the leaders here. And we have leaders in this room who were part of that initiative, and that was really built around something that Norton Schools had a history of, and that the home economics disciplines had a history of, and that's social justice. So well done to those of you in this room who did that. But one of the things the school did and led in is serving our students and serving their families. You've heard about that. I have a whole bunch of scratched out examples because there's no need to me to tell you because you all know them already, and Laura will tell you and others will tell you about them. Now, the key thing that the Norton School did really was to lead in the faculty and staff leading in supporting our students and each other. And a special call out to Adam Clark, Darren Knapp and Tim Otish, who really implemented a faculty teaching series to assist those faculty who are less experienced in teaching online. We needed to go online anyway. The Norton School was leading in this, and the Norton School got to lead even more. Another special thanks to Darren Knapp. One of the key concerns I had really early on about May was suicide, student suicide. You'd be surprised how many students commit suicide. I was, until the letters started hitting my office when I first got here 10 years ago. And so it was really Laura's own background and understanding that there was a practical how to get some of this resolved. And that is something called question, persuade and refer, which I'd never heard of, but it's key to suicide prevention. And Laura and Darren's leadership were really critical for the whole university in thinking about this even as an issue. We were months ahead of thinking about this even as an issue. And that's because of the leadership from this school. So thank you and congratulations. I'd worked out there was a problem, but I had no idea other than what, we needed to deal with this. And thankfully we had a place to go, and that was here, come up with solutions. And I can tell you, and I can't tell you how I know, but I can tell you because of this, 11 individuals didn't commit suicide. So that's huge. So you saved 11 lives. That's pretty remarkable. So the other thing the Norton School did closer to home is create a fund to cover students' co-pays around seeking mental health support at campus health counselling and psych services. That's a really big deal too. We've got to get rid of the stigma around any disease. We had an awful time with stigma around COVID. People were doing nothing, almost stopping, almost painting red crosses on people's doors because they had what amounts to a respiratory disease, for goodness sake. And so we had challenges here, and I know the Norton School again was at the forefront of dealing with that. So again, it's setting a great example. In addition, and I hate to say this, but it's just something that is kind of like a given. And we have a former leader of the Norton School sitting in the back here, and he set the example. Stephen Russell set the example of this a long time ago, and really it's in the DNA that Stephen set up here. But we had many of our researchers in the school leading in understanding the pandemic's effects on working families and young children, especially its effect on early childhood development. I really have a whole list, and frankly, we're behind time, so I'm not going to go through it, but please understand and hear, and I hope, Laura, you have an event really which just summarizes everything that happened during the pandemic on the research side. I'd love to see, maybe it's a video event in person coming up, because you guys did incredible things that really require like a whole day to summarize. But I will tell you the major impact was making a lot of people stop in their tracks and really look hard in the mirror at how they see people who might look a little different to them. And also the effects of the pandemic and what people should be doing differently. I'm going to finish with saying, once again, and as usual, and we're going to hear more about that in a minute, but once again, and as usual, the Norton School's a leader. It was a leader on this campus. It's a leader in our society. It's a leader in our world. Laura's just got here. I'm hanging on for the ride now. Please give me the credit for hiring Laura. Anything she does wrong, please talk to my associate deans, because I got to keep in Laura's good books. And with that, I'm not sure who I pass it on to next, but am I doing the awards straight away? Okay. Shows how worn out I am by Laura. I can't keep up with what I'm doing. Okay, so this is great. So now I get to give this incredible award, which actually we should just tattoo onto every school director's arm. And this is the University of Arizona Alumni Association Red and Blue Award. And once again, in the 18th of 21 years that this award has been going, so for 18 out of 21 years, this school has won, this school's Alumni Association has won this award. As I said, I think it should be tattooed on the arm of every school director because it's an expectation now. That's pretty tough, but now it's a problem if you don't win it. I actually think they should retire this award and give another one out so other people can compete for it. But you guys, I don't even think there's an also ran on this one. I think you guys are so far ahead. So amazing. I actually am supposed to read something out on this, right? Rather than just saying how wonderful you are. So I'll read it out. So the alumni count, sorry, let me start again. Let me read it properly. The Council of Alumni and Friends at the John and Doris Norton School of Family and Consumer Sciences in the University of Arizona's College of Agriculture and Life Sciences has a long history of exemplary support of the school and its students, alumni, and faculty and staff. The challenges posed by the coronavirus pandemic were met head-on by the Council, which has continued to fund scholarships and promote alumni engagement. In the past year, the Council provided 12 scholarships totaling $12,500 and raised money to support 3 scholarship funds. In addition, the Council allocated funds to support the Norton Student Mental Health Fund, which covers the co-pays for students visiting counseling and psychological services. Any student attending classes in the Norton School is eligible. The Council has embraced online opportunities for meetings and other activities. The annual homecoming luncheon and awards program, for example, was held on Zoom with the theme of It's 5 o'clock somewhere. The event was attended by about 60 alumni, faculty, students, and guests, and was a tremendous success. Is that the one I had to dress up for with the cocktails? Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. It was great. Thank you. The University of Arizona College Alumni Council Red and Blue Award is given to the Alumni Council that has provided the most distinguished service to its college and the university during the previous academic year for its continued energetic support of the John and Doris Norton School of Family and Consumer Sciences, the Arizona Alumni Association, and the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences are once again pleased to present the Norton School Council of Alumni and Friends this award. Many congratulations.
Burgess. And as you heard, all of what Laura has accomplished and the faculty have accomplished, the students are accomplishing, and all of you out there who are our family and friends and supporting members.
Hi everyone, my name is Maddie Dobbins and I'm majoring in Family Studies and Human Development with a thematic.
We're going to
minor in
hear from a
counseling and education.
scholarship recipient
In my
again.
future, I hope to go to grad school to get my master's.
Oh, I hit the
and then
keyboard. It
become
was
a
on
high
my
school
fault.
counselor. I'm so grateful.
Okay. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Okay. Anyway, I accept this on behalf of all of those people because we are here. Oh, Carol is telling me I can take my mask off. All of us are here. The reason we exist as a council is for our students and our school. Otherwise, there'd be no purpose. And so thank you very much for being our students and our faculty and our supporting members and our alumni and family, friends. We deserve this. And I truly do believe that our school affects more families around the United States and the world and our own community than any other college. So thank you for all you do and for the support that you give to us. And now I've got to look at my notes. What do I do next? I'm going to have Dan come up and Allison, who are our awards chairs, and they are going to give you a little information, and then we will get right to those alumni awards.
Thank you, Janice. Hello, good morning, everybody. It's so nice to see your smiling faces. You are smiling, right? Alhamdulillah, right. So I am joined by Allison Ewing Cooper. I'm Dan McDonald. We're the co-chairs of the awards committee. We're going to tell you a little bit about the awards just very briefly because we're running behind, but I'm not going to read these to you. They're in your program. Please take a look at the various awards that are given out and what it takes to get these awards. It's a wonderful way to recognize our alumni and all of their achievements, our faculty, staff, and the friends of the Norton School. Allison will now explain how the process works.
So the awards committee of the Council Alumni and Friends requests nominations for the FCS Council Awards, COWS Awards, and the UA Alumni Association. We request awards for the council supporting members, Norton School faculty and staff, and alumni via our website, email, and meetings. So this wouldn't be possible without all of you nominating amazing alumni. So we do it every year. April 15th is our deadline. So please think about amazing people you know to nominate for next year. So Dan and I would really like to quickly thank the reviewers. We couldn't do this without them. Sherry Atterbury, Sherry Betts, Linda Block, Anne Marie Carr, Nancy Graham, Maureen Kelly, Beth Martin, Louise Reneker, and Jose Rodas. So thank you so much for all of them for reviewing our nominees. So without further ado, we'd like to give out some awards. So some FSHD ambassadors are going to help us. So we'll call them up.
Hello, everyone. It's so nice to see everyone here today. I'm Elena Wegner. My major is Family Studies and Human Development, and I'm graduating in the spring of 2023. I'm also involved in Family Studies and Human Development Ambassadors as one of the co-vice presidents, which has given me the opportunity to coordinate the service events for the club. The Norton School has given me so many opportunities for leadership and to advance in my academic career, which I will use to become an elementary school counselor. I'm also a scholarship recipient today, so I just wanted to thank everyone who makes those scholarships possible. It really makes a big difference in the lives of us students. So now for our first award, I'll be announcing the Emerging Professional Award, and there are 2 awardees for this one. So our first awardee is Elizabeth Gallagher. So Elizabeth Gallagher is a family and consumer sciences teacher from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, a 2007 graduate from the University of Arizona. She holds a Bachelor of Science in Family Consumer Sciences Education. She has been honored with numerous awards since graduating, including the Point Park University Academic Excellence Award in 2018 and the University of Arizona Alumni of the Year in 2010 from Pima County Career and Technical Education. Since 2014, Elizabeth has worked at North Allegheny School District in Wexford, Pennsylvania. In this district of approximately 8,500 students, Elizabeth is the North Allegheny Family and Consumer Sciences Department Chair, overseeing 14 FACS instructors, all FACS curriculum, and teaching for 16 different course offerings at 6 sites in the district. During the pandemic, she has led her department in creating innovative and engaging instruction across models including hybrid, cohort, and virtual learning, integrating technology seamlessly into all levels and types of instruction. Elizabeth is passionate about equipping students with skills needed to be successful adults. In her free time, Elizabeth is a lifetime member of Girl Scouts of America and enjoys leading a troop of 30 girls in kindergarten through 4th grade. She currently resides in Beaver, Pennsylvania with her husband Hugh and their 3 daughters, Susie, age 9.5, Bridget, age 7, and Molly, age 2. In recognition of her commitment and passion for teaching family and consumer sciences and continually working to promote and incorporate 21st century skills into lesson plans for her students, the Norton School Council of Alumni and Friends hereby honors Elizabeth Gallagher with our 2021 Emerging Professional Award. Congratulations. All right, and for our next awardee of the Emerging Professional Award, we have Dr. Ashley K Randle. Since graduating with her PhD in Family and Consumer Sciences in 2012, Dr. Ashley Randle has demonstrated superior performance in her field and has made significant contributions to the well-being of families. She currently is an associate professor in counseling and counseling psychology and honors faculty at Arizona State University. Her area of scholarship focuses on how couples cope with stress. A prolific publisher in her field's top journals, Dr. Randle collaborates with national and international scholars as well as graduate students. To date, Dr. Randle's scholarship reflects 60 peer-reviewed publications, 2 edited books, 14 book chapters, and over 120 conference presentations. Her scholarship has been supported by numerous grants totaling over $1 million. Dr. Randle is considered a leader in the field and has been recently selected as the editor at Personal Relationships. Dr. Randle is also well known in her field for her diverse and inclusive research. For example, Dr. Randle leads an effort to study the overall and daily experiences of sexual and gender minority couples specific to constructs such as minority stresses, dyadic coping, and anxiety. Apart from Dr. Randle's scholarship, she is consistently rated a highly effective university instructor. She encourages her students to success through her dedication to the empowerment and development of students as the future leaders of the field. For these reasons, the Norton School Council of Alumni and Friends hereby honors Dr. Ashley Randle with our 2021 Emerging Professional Award. Congratulations. All right, and now I'll be announcing the Professional Achievement Award. Again, we have 2 awardees for this, and our first one is Darcy L Dixon. Darcy Dixon grew up on the University of Arizona campus, where her father was a professor in systems and industrial engineering. She received a bachelor's degree in home economics in 1976 and a master's degree in home economics in 1983. Darcy found her calling as a faculty member for over 35 years in Arizona Cooperative Extension. Her primary areas of programming include community resource development, child care provider training, parenting skills training, early care and education, including brain development and nutrition education. One of her proudest achievements, as noted by her award nominators, was founding the Santa Cruz County Family Resource Center program. Since its founding, the Family Resource Center has grown into an essential source of support, helping prepare children to enter kindergarten and serving hundreds of families in the community. Throughout her career with the University of Arizona Cooperative Extension, Darcy successfully funded many projects through grants and contracts from external funding sources, in excess of $15 million. She received numerous awards from her professional associations, including a national award for the Mind Matters training program in 2005. As her nominators wrote, she embodies Extension's mission of bringing the science of the university to families in Arizona. In recognition of her dedication to University of Arizona Cooperative Extension and the residents of the state of Arizona, the Norton School Council of Alumni and Friends hereby honors Darcy Dixon with our 2021 Professional Achievement Award. Congratulations. All right, and our second award winner for the Professional Achievement Award is joining us on Zoom, and it is Dr. Patty Merck. So Dr. Patty Merck received her PhD at the University of Arizona Norton School of Family and Consumer Sciences in 2005. Patty designs, creates, implements, and manages programs for families with young children and early childhood professionals as Area Extension Agent and Regional Specialist for the University of Arizona Cooperative Extension in Maricopa County and Interim Director for Yavapai County Cooperative Extension. Dr. Merck's programs are focused in the areas of early childhood development, preschool environments and curricula, and early childhood teacher programming, focusing on early brain development, nature education in preschools, and family literacy. Dr. Merck is the co-author of several peer-reviewed research-based curricula, including Brain Builders for Life, Prenatal to Age 3, and Arizona Community Training, a leadership curriculum. In 2018, faculty and staff of the Family Resource Center were selected for the CALS Outstanding Team Award. Patty recently celebrated 33 years of marriage to David Swaya, a former teacher. She is a stepmother to Layla and Danny, a UA alum, and Grammy to Azalea, Mia, and Levi. In recognition of her dedication to University of Arizona Cooperative Extension and the residents of the state of Arizona, the Norton School Council of Alumni and Friends hereby honors Dr. Patty Merck with our 2021 Professional Achievement Award. Congratulations, Patty.
So Dr. Ed Martin has graciously offered to accept the award and get it to Patty, which saved us on postage. So do you want, thanks, Ed. And now Sarah George will do the rest of the awards, or some of the awards.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Sarah George. I am one of the student members of the Norton School Council of Alumni and Friends. I'm a senior this year majoring in personal and family financial planning, and I also have minors in Spanish and environmental science. I'll be graduating in May 2022. I'm a member of the Take Charge Cats organization here within the Norton School. And as a part of this organization, I conduct financial literacy workshops for local high school students. After I graduate, I will be working full-time for a financial planning firm in San Francisco, and I'll be pursuing my certified financial planner certification. I'm thrilled to be here today as a student member of the Council of Alumni and Friends because I found my passion here. 4 years ago, I didn't even know that financial planning was a career that existed, and in 6 months, I'll be graduating with a degree in it. So thank you everyone for being here today. And with that, I will begin the faculty awards. So we have 2 faculty awards today. And the first one goes to Scott Hessel. Scott Hessel serves with purpose and first and foremost puts the needs of students at the forefront. As the director of the Terry J. Lundgren Center for Retailing for over 6 years, Scott is responsible for ensuring that students graduate with the experiences they need to thrive in the workplace. The pandemic meant additional work for Scott, as all his regular student engagement work had to move to remote delivery. In addition, under Scott's leadership, the Global Retailing Ideas Summit had to move to a new remote delivery modality and was extremely successful with over 800 registered attendees. Scott fosters relationships with students in his classes with an open door policy and begins each semester by scheduling one-on-one meetings with his students to get to know them better. Additionally, Scott led the Retailing and Consumer Science academic program through a tremendous revisioning requiring a complete transformation of their academic curriculum. During the pandemic, Scott has truly gone above and beyond the call of duty by successfully leading both the retailing faculty and the Terry J. Lundgren Center, while also taking on additional teaching responsibilities. He is truly deserving of the Faculty Award. For his commitment to students in retailing and consumer sciences and the Lundgren Center, the Norton School Council of Alumni and Friends hereby honors Scott Hessel with our 2021 Faculty Award. Congratulations. All right, our next faculty award goes to Dr. Richard P. Rosen. Rick Rosen started working at the Norton School in 2016 and currently is an associate professor of practice and program chair for the Personal and Family Financial Planning Program. Rick is well liked by his colleagues and has earned their respect with his candor, professionalism, and his ability to inspire others. He communicates effectively with his teammates and is able to provide leadership and skilled research, which enhance Norton School teaching projects. Rick was instrumental in developing and launching the Personal and Family Financial Planning major, minor, and online degree programs, as well as the undergraduate transfer degree pathway at UA North Valley. Rick's interest in program and course development is driven by his keen concern for student training and an appreciation for teaching excellence. Rick has established a great reputation as a mentor and teacher to a long list of Wildcats. In recognition of his excellent teaching, Rick earned the Bart Carden Faculty Teaching Award. Rick exemplifies the leadership, creativity, and mentorship needed to accomplish the teaching mission of the Norton School. For these reasons, the Norton School Council of Alumni and Friends hereby honors Rick Rosen with our 2021 Faculty Award.
Laura's going to accept his award on his behalf.
Next up, we have 2 staff awards that we'll be handing out today. And the first one goes to Jessica B. Jessica B. is a graduate of the Norton School who started her role as the Norton School's Student Services Administrative Professional in June 2020, in the middle of the pandemic. Jessica demonstrates an impressive work ethic, responsiveness, and a unique dedication to understand program goals, all while working remotely. Jessica wears many hats in the Norton School, working with faculty on academic programming and course scheduling, supporting advisors, and assisting graduate students as the graduate program coordinator. Jessica has been invaluable in creating a process for course scheduling and management that is more streamlined and straightforward than any previous process. She creates and sends weekly emails to all Norton School students, advertising student support services, opportunities for campus and community involvement, and academic advising announcements. She supports graduate students at both the master's and doctoral levels, efficiently registering students, revising the graduate handbook, assisting with recruitment, organizing visits, and supporting graduate assistantship assignments. Jessica anticipates the needs of faculty, advisors, and students, and jumps in to help whenever there is a need. Her willingness to go above and beyond the expected standards is very appreciated, and it does not go unnoticed. For her exceptional support of graduate students, the Norton School Council of Alumni and Friends hereby honors Jessica B. with our 2021 Outstanding Staff Award. Congratulations. And last but not least, our second staff award goes to Crystal Caius. Crystal Caius is a program coordinator with the Take Charge America Institute for Consumer Financial Education and Research within the Norton School. She supervises and trains undergraduate students to deliver personal finance workshops to middle and high school students through the Take Charge CATS program. Crystal graduated from the University of Arizona in 2006 and has worked in education for over 11 years as a teacher of at-risk youth and life skills coach for foster kids. She is an avid believer in educating students of all ages with essential life skills such as emotional intelligence, financial applications, career exploration, healthy relationships, interpersonal communication skills, and nutritional health. As one of her nominators wrote, I believe Crystal deserves this award because she is someone who inspires, brings out the best in us, is hardworking, and makes work fun. In recognition of her dedication to University of Arizona students and the Take Charge CATS program, the Norton School Council of Alumni and Friends hereby honors Crystal Calles with our 2021 Staff Award. Congratulations, Crystal.
For the next award, it will be presented by Polly Elson.
And yes, I am standing, but I'm gonna do it over here. The Judy Miller Award is one that we really cherish. When I first became involved with this council, I was a student, one of those that went on and on and on and on. And Judy, I came to the council for money as a student, and they helped me. And I got recruited because you didn't say no to Judy Miller. She was the person. And unfortunately, after 20 years of working with Judy on this council, she suddenly passed away. And we lost a dear, dear friend. So we said, okay, we'll honor her and we'll find people that had her energy and her desire to help people and be involved. And every year it's so rewarding to find someone that just exemplifies what Judy did. Cheryl was the vice president, and Judy told her, said, oh, you can be vice president, you won't do anything. Yeah, 3 years she was president. Yeah, after her. She took it on, and we got the Red and Blue Award again. That was true. Cheryl and Judy and the people that I've been involved with for the last 25 years on this council, it's fantastic. And if you aren't a member, join it. They'll wear you out. You know, we do things, and I like that. Every year, her daughters, I think they've joined us. Ton, Julia, and Iris couldn't be here today. 2 of them have moved to Texas, and the other one is having surgery. So we'll think about you and hope for a good recovery. But they're joining us with Zoom. So this year, we have a wonderful, wonderful lady who has been just as active as Judy was. And I would like to have Kelly Terhune Neely come forward, please. As you can see in the program how active she was, but I'm going to read some things that were written about her that people are excited. Kelly Terhune Neely graduated from the University of Arizona with a Bachelor's of Arts in Journalism. Enjoying nearly 40-year career in business, finance, and marketing, she worked tirelessly to strengthen the well-being of families and consumers through volunteer service to the community. CALS, the university, for more than 30 years. Her passion include her youth financial education, where she was co-founder of the Junior Duel in the Desert Youth Personal Finance Competition, now called the Arizona Financial Face-Off, and serving on the Earn to Learn Board, a higher education savings to scholarship program that started in Tucson. Kelly's been a longtime supporter of the Norton School Take Charge CATS, who provide financial education to countless youth and adults in the community. She served as the University of Arizona Alumni Association Governing Board Chair during the 100th homecoming and supported the Angel Charity for Children Culinary Education Center at Tucson Village Farm. Her volunteer service includes the University of Arizona Foundation Board of Trustees, University of Arizona Alumni Association past governing board chair, Angel Charity for Children, Arizona Sands Club, Banner Health Foundation Women's Commission, Earn to Learn, First Tee of Arizona. I have to find, it goes on. Okay, Second Wind. Take Charge America Institute, among others. She's a very proud Wildcat for life. See, this is Judy Miller. I couldn't keep up with her. You know, that's how it is, and that's what we want. Before retiring last year, you retired? Oh my goodness. Kelly was Vice President of Marketing at Hughes Federal Credit Union, leading efforts such as their Arizona Athletics corporate sponsorship. Oh, that's wonderful, isn't it? Award-winning debit cards, title scholarship for women's sports, Arizona Kids Cats Club K through 9 partnership. Kelly served on the Desert Yearbook and the U of A Rodeo Club while in college. And get this, she's a former rodeo queen and national high school rodeo champion. For her outstanding dedication to the University of Arizona, the Take Charge America Institute, and Take Charge CATS program, the Norton School Council of Alumni and Friends is pleased to honor Kelly Terhune Neely with the Judy Hansen-Miller Volunteer Service Award for 2021. Congratulations.
Stick around for just a minute. Kelly, I want to take this opportunity to recognize Kelly for her service to the Norton School's Take Charge America Institute for Consumer Financial Education and Research, her service on the advisory board. Kelly retired from the board last year after 17 years of service. You already heard that while on the board, she initiated the junior duel in the desert, which is now called the Arizona Financial Face-Off competition, which is held every April. For her many years of service, the Norton School Take Charge America Institute and its advisory board members wish to present to you this commemorative, I was supposed to take it out. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Isn't this lovely? This commemorative vase for your many years of service. Thank you so much, Kelly.
Oh my God.
Oh, thank you. I know the routine by now. Thanks again, Kelly. Thank you very much. Thank you, and congratulations to all of the awardees. Am I doing it? What? You want me to do that now? All right, me again. So Janice mentioned that we have a kind of a fundraising committee that started up. And so last year, the Council of Alumni and Friends initiated the CAT a list. So picture it. I don't know if it's anywhere, but CAT Block A list that we started. And what this is a scholarship campaign to honor those faculty, administrators, staff, and friends of the Norton School who have had an impact in the lives of our alumni. In other words, a catalyst in our lives. If you haven't already done so, or maybe even if you already did so, we encourage you to make a donation to our scholarship fund. And while doing so, make that donation in honor of a Norton School catalyst in your life. We are proud to recognize the following members of the Norton School family honored as catalysts in our past year. And this is in your program, so please take a look at them. These are people who have been honored over the past year with people making donations. So we have Ms. Judy Miller, Dr. David Almeida, Dr. Sherry Betts, Dr. Rodney Kate, Dr. Nancy Graham, Dr. Amy Jean Moore, Dr. Naomi Wright, Dr. Soyan Shim, excuse me, and Dr. Patricia Wiley. Congratulations to all of them. What a nice recognition for them. Thank you.
Wow, our time has just flown by, and we are going to need to vacate fairly quickly. But I want to once again recognize Robert for his technological help. And I don't think Gina's still in here, but we need to be sure to thank Gina McCann for all of the work that she does behind the scenes. That's why she's not in here, because she doesn't want to be seen. And then Carol Gamble for organizing this nice event. So thank you very much. I also want to thank all of you for being here, and those of you who are online, thank you. And remember that we do need your scholarship donations. So, and they are tax deductible. You'll get a nice, lovely letter from the University Foundation if you donate. And you can do it either online or using one of the membership forms. And if you don't have one, they will be available on the tables when you're enjoying your lunch. And now I am going to suggest that we quickly vacate so that the students can start coming in, and you can continue to congratulate our winners. And, oh, Carol,